Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another video. In today's video, check this bad boy out. Let's get it opened up. Check it out. Okay, first things first, big shout out to Proxxon for actually sending me this unit. Touch base with them. And I really admire the quality and the workmanship of this. And there's certain features on this that really have me interested, and I'm digging it. So yeah, we're gonna get it out of the box. We're gonna check it out, and I'm actually gonna do a little bit of a demo for you. So yeah, first things first. There's the box. There's the back. It's upside down. Right there. Boom. We got stuff. We got all kinds of information. They also sent me an actual catalog. I personally had no idea that they made so many tools. And they're based in out of Hickory, North Carolina, which, hey, that's just a hop, skip, and a jump. But this is the hot wire cutter Thermocut 115E. But oh, check out the little chop saw. Heck yeah, a little mini lathe, a micro lathe. Oh, the little sanders, those are cool. Bench circular saw. Look at that, little circular saw. Scroll saws, micro band saws. This right here, little micro drill presses. A lot of micro tools and all the different accessories. So definitely going to be reading more of this. But the thing that I've watched so many YouTubers that do dioramas and things like that. And one of the things that I've seen that's a constant and a big chunk of them is this device right here, this Thermocut. So yeah, just wanted to check it out for myself. I like the fact that it's a tabletop unit. I like the fact that you can actually, if you didn't keep it out permanently, you could actually store it back in the box. So, all right, let's get some, got instructions. Not terribly heavy. It does have some weight to it, but that's okay. All right, get this out. Let's get this little tray out right here. All right, so yeah, there's the guts of it right there. And oh, got the plug right there. So a couple of things about this. First and foremost, we actually have on the front, you actually have your little power levels and all your buttons and stuff. But this right here, this is what I really, really, really love about this, is having this grid pattern on here. You also have the miters and stuff where you can go from 45 to 75 degrees. Your level, so if your millimeter thicknesses under 2 millimeters, level 1. If you have this thing, will level 6 is 100 to 140 millimeters. Wow. That's wow. So there you go. But yeah, right here, the fence. This right here is something that I am really, really, really interested in. I may have to do a little bit of instruction reading to find out. I think it fits. Yeah, I think it fits on the front. Look at me trying to do things. I think it'll go either way. But anyway, before powering unit up, please connect the red wire to the overarm. See above. Very nice. Let's flip this upside down right there. Boom. Okay, okay. Looks like just one connection. This is your actual bar. right here. Oh, got some thread right there, thread wire. I will have to probably get me some more wire just to have on supply. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Let's do a little bit of assembly. Get the power cord out right there. So the main arm goes in right here. You got a little black knob. Slide that in. Let me just check this out real quick. See if that's a release or not. Okay. That's that. Okay, that's that. I'm just, like I said, just trying to double check, make sure my thought process is that right there. I'm gonna take this all the way out just to, okay. So very interesting. Very interesting. I'm starting to know. Okay. Oh, okay. I think, does that? Yeah, I think that's the, yeah. All right, so we got an actual screw here. So that's for the wire right there. Let's get that off. I may have to, because it looks like this is the piece that actually goes underneath. So I need a little screwdriver right here. I need a bigger screwdriver. There we go. All right. That way I can take this piece off right here. Take that piece off. All right. Now we're cooking with Crisco. So that goes in there, line the hole up, and voila. And then this actually, with this little screw here. So you got your main knob right there, and then that little screw that I just took out, that's for the red wire. So we'll go ahead and attach that. We're going to try to attach that. Yeah, so this is something, again, I've been doing a lot of foam work. I've been trying to get better at it, and you know, cutting straight edges is pretty simple, pretty easy. But one of the challenges that I've had is cutting smaller pieces. So yeah, I've struggled a little bit with that. Get this tightened up all the way. Boom. All right. Get the cord. All right. So now we got the little fence on. I think this goes on like so. Get that there. I'm definitely gonna have to, oh, there's, okay. So the wire actually goes down in this little groove right here. Let me get this on here. So there's like a little groove right there that the wire goes in. I'm definitely going to have to look and see. Okay, I see how it comes out down at the bottom. Oh, okay, I see what it is. So right here, this block, there's a screw right here, so the wire will come through this hole, and then you attach it to the screw right there. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. All right. So I'm gonna look and see. that's about, okay, let's get this off. There's a piece of tape that's on the wire, so let me get that off. And this wire should last. I would say it would last more than enough to satisfy your needs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on, tighten it up so the spool isn't like super loose, because I don't want it to get crazy unwound. All right. Loosen that up a little bit. There we go. Had a little piece of tape on it. All right, let's feed it through, and we'll get this thing rocking and rolling. Gonna try to anyway. All right, come over here. That is a very, very little hole. That is a super, super little hole. All right. Get that back on there like that. All right, there you go. Now she won't spin. This is like threading a needle. I mean, it's pretty much feels just like that. Okay. I think this wire is very, very malleable, so it has a tendency to bend. No, I'm right. That's the way you. Oh, haha. Got to take, that's, so I was wrong. You don't put it on that screw. This knob right here is actually what holds the wire. Look at there. Then you just tighten it up. Let's see how far it came out. Yep, right there. And now the fun part of getting my mess wound back up. There we go. Okay. Just wind it back up. So cool. All right. We'll get a little tension on it. Like a little guitar string. And tighten that up. And it looks like I can move this back a little bit, because you can another thing about this is you can actually, you know, square it, like put a level on it and give it a good square. Make sure it's still tight. Oh, nice. Okay, let's see here. Okay, the fence goes that way. So it looks like the fence actually does go right here. Let me double check. Okay. I'm thinking this way. It'll go either way, just trying to find the happy spot is what I'm trying to do. Because I want this angle instead of this angle. This angle would be great for a lot of different things, but I'm looking more towards. Oh, why are you not? This is gonna be fun. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish messing with this thing and get the fence on, come back, and I'll get some foam and we'll give it a test run. All right, so we're back. As far as the fence goes, you need to loosen it enough for this little to loosen up. But then once you do that, it slides right in. Just loosen it up and then just boom, tighten it up, and voila. But what we're going to do now, I mentioned this earlier, on the wire itself, you want to try to square it. So I got a speed square, and the wire itself, it's so down at the bottom I'm touching, but right here I'm about an 1/8 inch off. So we're going to loosen this. So that would cause a bevel, but I want a square cut. So what I'm going to do is loosen this up and just slide this back right about there. Boom. There you go. So highly recommend doing that. Double check. Everything's good. Everything's tight. Put the fence back on. Now, this is the main reason why I love this thing so much, and I really wanted to work with it, is the fact that it looks like we have 10mm increments on the actual bed. I don't think I saw anything in particular relating to that, but to have that is just awesome. And so like, say for instance, like you line this up and you got a 10mm slice right there. You turn it this way. So if each one of these are, 10mm, then great, but you can also, if needed, you can also, flip everything around and come this way. You just have to like change everything around. But for most everything that I think I may be using, this side of the fence will work great. Now we're set at 0. Look at this. You can actually, so like this would be 30-degree cut right there, 45. You can go all the way to 90, so you can go this way. So a lot of variety there, but we're going to start out sort of small here. So we got power. Let's see. Let me do this real quick. Let's see what so it looks like it was default on 6. There's 1. So let's just go at 3. That's 10 to 20. So if we're looking at millimeters, if this is 10 to 20 on that, so that means this here is approximately 35mm. So we need to go to 4, because 4 goes 20 to 50mm. All right, so let's bring this back over, line it up on the 10. I need to get her squared back up. Speed square works great for things like this as well. You can actually put it on the actual machine, square it, boom, come back over, 10, voila. Got a piece of foam here. You know what? I'm gonna go a little smaller, and we'll just square it in. How about that? Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness! Look at that. Boom. Look at that edge. So now we got a square edge, so we can come over and just repeat. And having this fence to push against is phenomenal. See, that one right there was a little bit off. And one more. Look at that. So now we got a perfectly squared block, which if I put it against the fence, yep, perfectly square. Now, again, the things that I'm thinking about is if I wanted to make something and I needed, you know, like planks or things like that, not necessarily the big things, it's the little bitty things. So let's say, for instance, this right here, if I wanted to make something like this, okay, boom, all right. I wiggled that one. Wiggled that one too. All right. Might get a little dicey. Yeah, that's way too thin, but I don't care. I'm doing this for educational purposes. All right, we got it flipped off. So now, I mean, look at this. I mean, if you wanted to make like some boxes or things like that, I mean, come on. And let's say, for instance, let's do 15 degrees, just out of curiosity. Yeah. All right, so 15 degrees. Let's do one of our little things here. Boom. I mean, it doesn't get no better than this. I mean, it's just so cool. So cool. All right, so that's a very, very small. So let's do 30. All right. Tons. I mean, you can still get your square edges and everything. I mean, it's so cool. Love this thing. And the fact that I can actually make things like, say for instance, I wanted to make a 10 by 10, or let's just, you know, let's say, let's get that back zeroed. Line it up on the line right there. All right, so let's say, for instance, you wanted to make 20 by 20 columns, something like that. So first things first, we got it set at 20. And boom, come back in. Boom. There's a 20 by 20 millimeter post. To do that with a box cutter is crazy. I mean, you could do it, but it'd be crazy. But let's say, for instance, I don't know if I've got one down here or not. May not. But let's say, for instance, you wanted to make some bricks or something. You wanted to make some 10 millimeter bricks or 20 millimeter bricks. You just basically just look at this. I mean, look at that. Boom, right there. How quickly we just made those 6 blocks. That quickly. So from a diorama perspective, this to me is just an amazing piece. Just for the simple fact that there's so much you can do with it. You got a nice flat surface. You have measurement abilities. The fence is the money right there. This right here, to be able to do this, just like you would like on a table saw or something like that, that is money. Now, you do have a height limitation, of course. That's just the nature of the beast. But if we let's take this to 30. All right. Heats up really quick. And I like the fact too that it's a thin wire, and it really doesn't take a huge amount of material. All right, so let's square another edge up. This is just so much easier. So much easier. All right, I've got a clean edge, a clean edge. Okay, slow it down at the end, pop it right out. All right, so we're close, but I got another bad edge right there. Like butter. And see, all these pieces that I'm testing with, these are not bad pieces. Those are pieces that you can still use for things. All right, so we know that this basically is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 30 and a half. So if we did, let's see, 10, 20, let's do this. 10. So basically it's 15 and a half. So if we come in here to 15, roughly 15 and a half, bring your piece, which we're still a little tight. I'm having so much fun right now. So much fun. All right, so now we're cool. So now we're going to come through, making sure it's square. And they actually make all kinds of pieces that you can build to go with your fence. Boom. Look at there. I wiggled it, but there's 2 pieces right there. So cool. But anyway, guys, the Proxxon Thermocut, I'll definitely put links in the video for this particular device. If you're into diorama building, I highly recommend this. I highly recommend it. The simplicity of it, the fact that you have a table that is flat, square, that you can actually concentrate on is huge. It is very, very huge. Again, the fence itself, it's very, very versatile. So basically, you know, you can turn it and you can do big, long lengths of material. So if we did like this piece right here, you know, you just flip it on. You know what? I'm going to cut this one right in half. So basically, I mean, look at that. Boom. Voila. So you could actually do a pretty significant piece, this length. But yeah, very, very cool. Great instructions. Everything on it looks great. Like I said, to change things up with the actual, I'll show you this real quick. So basically, if we take the wire itself and we got it at 90 and we bring it over, this is going to give you a your angle cuts. And if, you know what, I'm going to go this way. So yeah, that's good. Let's do this. And boom, right there. Nice little angle cut. I mean, and you can move the wire however you want to move it. and adjust it, let some out. But this is so much fun. Like I said, for diorama building, I personally think this is an amazing piece of equipment. I think that it definitely will take your stuff to the next level. Speaking of levels, let's get that. There we go, right there. Boom. Look at there, back square, speed square. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Do you have one of these? What's your thoughts on it? Very, very small footprint, and you've seen all the different cutting that we've done today. Making little things like this with a box cutter is just tedious. But to be able to repeat things, being able to cut some thinner panels, if you wanted to make some boxes, you know, you could actually do the angle cuts and do it like you would for wood. But yeah, it's great. I love it. For the pink foam, setting 4 seems to work really good. But right out of the box, you can put it to work. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Do you have this? What do you think about it? Do you have pictures of things you've made with it? Let me know. But for fine detail work, for dioramas and things like that, you know, simple things like columns. I can't tell you how many times I've been wanting to like make columns, and I do it, but they're never like good and square, and they never have a clean edge on them like that. You always have like, this is an edge that I cut right there, and this is the edge from the Thermocut. No brainer. But anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Give me a like on the video. If this is your first time on my channel, if you enjoy what I do me a favor, consider hitting that subscribe button, but make sure you turn notifications on if you subscribe. That way you'll know when I drop videos. If you want to follow me on social media, where I will post things on using this and products that I make, that's where you'll find me. Click on more in the description. Boom, there it is. And give me a follow, send me a DM, whatever you want to do. And finally, please, always remember, tools that are used to make your dioramas refreshes your soul. And I'll see you next time.